Hello everyone and welcome to your Pilates workout. This is Pilates Around the World, which is the name of a Pilates exercise, and we're going to be exploring it in different movements on the floor and then using sliders and blocks. So the props that you need is of course Pilates ball here, 2 blocks and 2 sliders. So let's begin. Come on down to your mat. You're going to place this ball just where the bra line is or a little bit above. Relax your bottom down, have your feet quite light if you can, and hands behind your head. First of all, just arch your back, going backwards, get a nice good extension and then curl forward. So just flexion and extension to start with, bottom heavy, feet light. You can invite a nice big deep breath in as you extend over, and an out breath as you come up, scooping the abs. One more time. This is the nicest, most easeful thing that we'll be doing with the nice support of the ball. Find your center, turn to face to the camera, and then wrap your mid-back, your spine around that ball, turning to the other direction and curling up. So it's a circular motion, moving around, arching, and curling up. A little harder to stay anchored on the bottom here, so do the best job that you can. And let's reverse the circles, going the other way. Explore the movement, make it feel pretty juicy on your spine. Arching, one more time here. Hopefully feeling pretty good, loosening you up, and arrive, coming on up, grabbing one of your blocks, please, and placing the ball in between your thighs. Seated, give it a good squeeze. Block out in front of you. Seated, around the world, roll back. So you're going to turn to face towards the camera, scoop your belly and roll back. Massage your lower back into the floor. Sideways motion and then spiral around. Move the block to the other direction and then curl up, giving the ball a generous squeeze as you do so. Keep that block traveling around. Now, depending on which way you're going with your camera, I'm going clockwise, so we're going to stay in the same direction. You're just seeing how it feels, of course, for you here. Do you need momentum to come up? Or can you really bunch through the side of the waistline and pull yourself up with your obliques? One more, this is our last one. As we come up, we'll be changing direction. So I'm going to go the opposite direction, turning, squeeze the ball, and really scooping to go back. So it's a controlled descent down. So this is your around the world theme, okay? A circular motion. Ooh, already starting to feel quite warm in those obliques. Squeeze that block, this is the last one, and then coming up. All right, from here, you're going to place the ball behind you and place the block in between your knees, and then place that ball once again behind your mid-back bra line and bring your arms out like so. Lift the chest. Bottom is heavy. I want you to pick up the legs, squeeze that block. All right, so modified hip twist. Move the hips and the knees to the left. Chest lifts. Dip the toes to the floor. Lean back into the ball. Scoop so the lower back massages to the floor. Knees go to the right and then you pick up. Pulling your thighs close towards you. So when the feet go away from you, I want you to scoop the belly, okay? So there is that accentuation of trying to massage your lower back onto the ground. So the ball is here just to give you support. You don't need it in the back, just so you know, but it's just to give you that feeling of having to lift away from it. Last one in this direction, scoop. Use your core, inner thighs to pull you up, and of course, hip flexion. Change, go the other way. Dip the toes, scoop around, and then bring it up. And you obviously don't have to rely so much on the arms for support if the ball's behind you. This is going to be a great option here if you want to take the bent knee supported approach for the rest of the workout. So just remember this, set up and come, find your center and release. Alrighty. Pop the props down for a moment. Obviously making sure that ball does not run away. Come onto your stomach. And from here, we're going to have a nice generous stretch. Bring your right leg out to the side. Bring your hands wide on the mat. And then lift up into a single leg cobra frog. My right leg is out, so I'm going to look over my right shoulder and breathe deeply. As you breathe deeply, really stretch the tissue fibers of your core, okay? Because we're working them a lot in this session, so we need to stretch them as well. And change. Push up. Big deep breath in. Let it go. Don't worry about holding the belly in for this one if that's okay. Keep the stretch going. Find expansion in your midsection. And then bringing yourself back in. Just give yourself a little cat stretch. Yawn into the back. And then arrive back onto your bottom. And we're ready to go. So remember, you can always do the bent leg variation of what we just did. Alright, exercise number 1. Straight leg around the world, roll back. So you're going to take your ball in your hands. Take a block in between your feet so you've got something to really roll those feet onto, inner thighs engaged. Sitting up nice and tall. And have the ball in front of your chest. Squeeze it, breathe in. Take the ball to the right. Tuck your tail under and roll back. Try and resist the feet dragging with you. My right ribs touch, my right shoulder. Sweep it overhead. And then bunch to the left side of your body. Waistline to come back up. Pass it to the right. And go back. So we're all a little different in terms of where we can get that wonderful articulation through the spine. Remember, straight legs might not work for you. Bent legs might be a game changer to get the tail to tuck. Listen to your body and see what feels best for you. All right, last one in this direction. Squeeze the block. Push the ball away from you. Yawn out of your entire body there and come back up. All right, we're going to change direction. Go the other way. Breathe in. Exhale, roll it back. Reach overhead. Squeeze that block to the right. Bunch the right waistline and come up, sitting tall. You sit tall and then you see curve to come back. These are wonderful. It's a really nice way to move through your spine, challenge your obliques as well. Lots of core action here. Center line, adductors, your inner thighs. So good. I love it. I hope you love it. It's just as much as I do. This is your last one in this direction. And then you come back, reach overhead. And then bring it all the way back up. Fantastic. From here, you lose the block again and place the ball between your feet. Bring your arms back behind you and open up the shoulders. So we're going to drop the elbows down. Fingertips can go out to the side, so you're a little bit wider here if that feels better. Bend your knees in and notice if you already want to sink down. Lift the chest. All right, we're going for a hip twist with straight legs. Lift up. You've got to keep that ball as steady as you can. Move the legs over to the left. Lower the legs down, and at the same time the legs lower to the left-hand side of the mat. Lift the chest and pull the floor apart with your forearms, widening the upper back, the shoulders. As the legs come through center, scoop so much that your lower back massages to the floor. Move the legs to the right and pull the mat apart as the legs reach away from you. So you get this stretching sensation now through your waistline. And then pull back up. Whew. Over towards the left. As the legs go out on that diagonal, pull the floor apart. Reach from the ribs to the waistline. Scoop now. Massage. Over to the right. Reach. And up. So you're not always feeling compressed here when you do this movement. Stretch. My back is off the floor. Roll through. My lower back is on the floor. It comes off the floor. I'm on the side of my hip. I reach and reach. And then take it back up. Let's go one more in this direction. Side. Lengthen. Scoop. Side. Lengthen. And up. Breathing in. Changing direction. I'm going to take my legs to the right. And then lower them on that angle. Pull the floor apart. And I'm going to reach from my left ribs to my left waistband. Lift. Reach. And now scoop. Massage the lower back. Over to the other side. and up. So this requires quite a lot of awareness and control. We're not going fast, we're not moving the legs into a full fast circle. There's a few more components here, okay? And you really start to feel what the side waist is capable of. Here we go, reach, scoop, side, and up. 2 more times, right side, lower down. I don't know about you guys, but my abs are cooking right now. Scoop, reach to the side, to the left, and up. Last one, take it to the right. Keep lifting the chest so you're not collapsing through your shoulders. You're doing great. Reach over, scoop through, squeezing that ball over to the left. Bring it up, bend the knees, and arrive on up. You're going to take your legs wide here, pop your ball just off to the side where it's not going to roll away, and hold for a moment. Well done. Take your hands behind your head, quick little interim breather. Take a nice big deep breath in, and then lower the right elbow to the outside of your right thigh, anchoring your left bottom cheek down, and then pull back up. Over to the left, outside the left knee if you can, and pull back up. To the right, lean, stretch, and up. To the left, breathing in and up. We're going to do one more on each side. Take it to the right. Hold it here. Can you move your left shoulder back, your left elbow back, increasing that stretch as you anchor through your left sit bone there. Breathing in deeply, breathing out. Stay where you are and just take yourself up, placing your right hand onto your right shin, your left hand onto your left shoulder. And we take like around the world with the shoulders. You're going to slowly move your elbow to the inside of your right leg. Lift up, grow tall, look behind you, spiral, and bring it back. Past the right thigh, the inside of the right knee, to the right big toe, lift up, and around. 2 more times. Flowing through the trunk, through the joints of the spine and the shoulders. Last one. Take it around, lift up, and arrive. Let's do that on the other side. So coming down to the side, sliding your left hand onto your left shin, sliding your right hand onto your right shoulder, and you allow the trunk to move to the left thigh, the elbow dips, and you feed that elbow to the inside of the left knee, to the left big toe, and then you lift up. Let the spine take you up. Look behind you and circle. Bring it back in. Make it feel juicy, delicious in the joints. Just made it sound like a cooking show, which it is not. But seriously, make it feel juicy, make it feel good. I want you guys to feel good on this. So awakened in the side body. Amazing. All right, after that, we're going back to that frog stretch. Come onto your stomach. Bring that right leg out to the side. Take your arms wide. Lift up. And once again, relax your belly. You can take your right hand a little further into your hip so you can really turn and look behind you. Breathing in. Breathing out. 2 more big deep breaths in and out. I'd like to say the workout's done. It is not. We're only just sort of getting warmed up here. Preparing to use the sliders. And release. Let's change sides. Take the left leg out to the side. Come on up and slide the left hand a little closer to the left leg. Take a nice spiral through the spine. 3 deep breaths here. Moving the belly, allowing the in-breath to push the belly towards your waistband, to the sides of the waistband. Last breath, everyone. You're doing great. And arrive back. Child's pose if you need, just for a moment. Cat stretch if you need. Something through the center to make you feel a little bit more aligned. Some of you may now need this time to roll your mat up. I'm not going to, I'm just going to step over to the side. But if you need that time to roll your mat up, roll it back up. And then we're going to use blocks and sliders for the next part. You do not need the ball now. Okay.
The perfect pro, Stella.
Netball skills. Okay, so from here, sliders down. I'm going to go fuzzy side down. Feet on the sliders, knees down, 4-point kneeling. I like using the blocks at this position, different grip strength, but it allows me to get more movement through the body. Okay, a little higher up. So, blocks are about shoulder width distance, a little bit further away. And what I'm going to ask you to do is lift up into your 4-point kneeling hover and really round the back just a little bit here. Keep your shoulders, your blocks still, swivel your knees to the right and pull back into center. Swivel your knees to the left and pull back into center. As you pull into center, round your back. As you swivel the knees to the right, slightly lengthen your spine. Round your back as your knees swivel into the center, scoop. As your knees move to the left, arch your back a little here. And through the center, to the right, to the center, to the left. All right, let's add on. Through the center, the knees face towards the right. You're going to move your right leg away from you on an angle, slightly out on a diagonal angle to the right, and your left leg is going to join in. You're going to feel the left hip want to dip down. Lean into it slightly to get a good stretch, but not to collapse through it. Then from here, pull the left leg in, pull the right leg in, round the back, move around the hips, coming through center. Left side, left leg moves away on a diagonal angle, right leg moves away. Pause, dropping into that right hip slightly with control. Right leg in, left leg in, and turn to the right. Let's go right and left. Arch your back a little here, and then left, right, pivot through the center round, and change to the left. We go left leg, right leg. Arch your back, pushing those blocks into the floor. Right leg back in, left leg back in, and find your way into a squat. Shake out those wrists for a moment. All right, adding on from here. It is around the world themed, so we're going to try and find a longer lever plank and really find that around the world motion with control. So let's do this. Lifting up again. We'll start with the knees underneath the hips. Move the knees to the right. Either go one leg or two, one, stepping out easily like we just did. We'll try both legs out. What I want you to do is lift the waistband, push the blocks to the floor, keep the legs straight as you pivot the hips to face towards the left. And then pull the knees in, round your back as you come through center. Go again, both legs out. Lift the waistband as you pivot, working around the world. Bring it back in. And to the right again. Out. Lift, pike, pivot. Face the legs to the left. Come back in. One more time in this direction. Out, up, pivot. Can you guys feel your obliques having to do that? Find your center. If you need a shake out, go for it, because we'll go straight into the other side. You're doing amazing here. So it's that control, that fluidity. Okay, so now getting our legs to assist us doing the around the world motion. All right, here we go. Turn the knees to the left. Take the legs out straight. Push the blocks, pike round, face to the right, and pull in. Can you guys make it fluid now? So we're really not lingering. Moving around. Right side, in. Left. Center. Face right. Pull in. Beautiful. Left. Center. Face right. Last one. Left. We will have another go at this, but we'll have a little bit of a breather with the wrists. Right. And then come on in. Just rest your knees if you need to on the blocks. Shake out those wrists. So hopefully now understanding that movement and trying to, for this last round of that one, whether it's bent knees or obviously staggered legs, feeling much more of a graceful fluid motion. Stirring the pot, if you will, with the sliders on the floor. Okay. Okay, depending on your floorboards, what you've got going on there, of course.
Maybe it's not carpet.
Yeah, it might not sound as smooth as what I've got going on here. All right. Whew. Are you awakened here yet? I'm hoping so. Let's do this. So let's have and see if we can go for solid movement around the world in one direction, around the world in the other direction. I'll cue you for the first couple, of course, and then let's just flow with the cueing of the breath. So here we go. Take it back, push the blocks into the floor, and let's go. Right knees to the right, push out, pike twist, and then pull it in. Strong upper body, up and in. So let's go. Breathe in to push away. Breathe out to twist and pull back in. Breathe in to twist, push away. Breathe out, twist the other way, pull back in. For 4. For 3. I know this is strong, you're doing amazing. 2. Ready, push the feet into those discs. 1. And bring it in. Ooh, shake it out, we've got that last side or the reverse direction to go. Okay, around the world in your slider pike planks. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, everybody. Bring it into full point. Knees to the left, push it to the left, plank position. Pike round, face the hips and the knees to the right, and pull in, twist. Out, twist, in, rounding, out. The longest line that you've got as you twist, and then really compress as you come in. You have to work strength in the upper body, of course, pushing those blocks into the floor, and pushing the feet into the sliders, pushing the floor away from you. And then pulling the floor and the sliders towards those blocks. Last 2. Woo. Last one. And then bring it on in. Woo, woo, woo. Turn your blocks up for a moment. Heels together, toes apart. Give me a pike, either heels up or heels down, depending on where you need your blocks. If you feel like you want to go further down or no blocks, just stay in that forward fold. And here's a good opportunity to roll out your wrists. Really give them some time here. Well done. That was awesome. Roll the other way. Shake them out. And we are going to then move back onto your mat. I'll give you a little bit of time if you need to roll your mat back out. I'm going to face forward. And you're going to just come into a frog position, a double leg frog. So inner thighs can open. Use your blocks to give you a little bit of support out in front. And notice if your frogs, your heels come in. Try and have your heels in line with your knees. Do the best job that you can. Allow your thighs to open, your inner thighs, your adductors to stretch. Avoid dropping in the back, push a little. And then from here, breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Enjoying the sense of opening through the inner groin area, the inner thighs. Can you rock back and forward just a little, just to ease that off? Fantastic. Now what I'd love for us to do is just go back, come on up slowly from there. And we can use the blocks for this. Just go back to the around the world roll back, or roll up I should say, and see how fluid it feels for you now. Maybe it feels much more easeful from the first time that you did it. So take your arms up, block in hand, Let's twist to the right. And then come on down with that wonderful control. Push the block away from you. Move to the left and come up. If you want an added challenge, you keep the block above you. Biceps by your ears, and you come down. You move through the ribs to the other side, and you come back up. If you're not quite cooked in the abdominals yet and you still want some more, there's always that option. But this is really to feel the movement now that you've curated from doing some variations. One more time. And then we'll swap direction. So coming up, twisting to the left, tuck your tail, and really feel that lower back massage into the floor here. And then come back up. Twist to the left. Roll it back. Does it feel easeful now? Can you connect a little bit more to that movement? Try it with the arms above you if you feel you want that extra challenge. And know these ones can also be a little bit spicier with a weight in the hand. Okay, so you could build all of this up, adding on that extra load. One more time after this. So we're going to come up. Twist to the left, roll back down, reach away. This is our last chance. This is how tall can you become? To the right, come back up, and arrive. Place those blocks down. Coming into our final stretch, everybody. Your hips are definitely going to be needing this one. You're going to take your left leg forward into your lunge position and have your right knee behind your hip. Create a nice tuck of the tail so you automatically feel that stretch in the hip, okay? So for some of us it doesn't require even too much of a tuck to feel it here. Breathe deeply with your right hand on your hip. Let the tissues stretch, the hip flexor, but also allow the diaphragm to move up and down freely. If you feel like you're ready to go a bit deeper, but don't push it too much, because we're going to intensify it here by raising the right arm up and then moving to the side. Oh, so good. That was a really in a good way. And you're breathing here into the side body, all the musculature that we've been working, as well as the intensity around those hips. And then back it off. Place your right hand on your shoulder, that same movement that we did in forward fold. I want you to move across towards the inside of the left knee, draping, lift the right elbow up. Picture that someone's got your elbow and they're taking it up to the ceiling. Open out, yawning, and then bring it back. We're only going to be doing 2 more of these, just 3 in total, feeling that rotation, that freedom through the shoulder, through the spine. Last one. Opening out. Oh, so good. And change legs. Right leg comes forward. And then from here, remember to tuck the tail. Feel that stretch across the front of the left hip. Left hand stays on the left hand side of the hip there, the belly. So you can already start to feel the work when you breathe in. Deep into the tissues there, stretching them. Move a little deeper if that feels okay without that dumping feeling. Keep lifting the lower back out of the waistband of your pants. Upward motion. Left arm comes up. You move to the side. Moving over to the right, so you're stretching the left side of your body. Inviting in generous, deep breaths here. So nice. One more time with the deep breathing, and then we'll add in the around the world rotation through the shoulder. Bring it back. Left hand on your shoulder, right hand can stay on the thigh, giving a bit more support. You move the left elbow to the right knee, feed it past, lift up to the ceiling. Picture someone's got your elbow and they're taking you up. So there's this lift from the hip, the ribs, the shoulder. Look behind you, and then feed it through again. Coming around, lifting, up, turning, Last one. Oh, so good. And then arrive on your stomach, everyone. Arrive on your stomach, and if it feels good to just reach back and grab for those ankles, work the body in the opposite direction, lift up, create a subtle kick, but breathe deep. 2 more deep breaths. Last one. Oh, delightful way to finish. And release. Pushing yourself back up. Well done. You have completed the Pilates around the world workout. How do you feel? Do you feel like you can go out and do some wicked dance moves? I'm hoping so, because you're so loose and limber here, but also strong. That's the name of the game. Hope you enjoyed that, everyone. See you for another workout soon.